Welcome back to Airport Madness 3D. I'm Tenacious Viking, your air traffic controller host.
Roger.
Future jet 722, Roger.
And this is our sixth in a series of six. Tower on, traffic rate 2, somewhat realistic air traffic control. Except real air traffic controllers are better than I am. Not at the game, mind you, but at real air traffic control. So this is the last episode of relaxed, somewhat realistic air traffic control. This is the sixth of the six airports. I did a little different order this time because, you get tired of doing the same thing. This is my least favorite tower, although I did originally, I think the radar was way over here, and I prevailed upon the developer to move it over this way, to swing it around a little bit. And we still have a path this way. So, because this is my favorite spot to do all this from, I can do air traffic control from here, all day long.
Buzz.
Piece of cake.
502. Speed up.
I have no idea how many planes I moved in Toronto Island. Even I never checked yet. Oops. I'm kind of chomping at the bit now after doing this, six episodes this way. Kind of chomping at the bit to do
Future jet 4, 6, 5.
to do some more competitive
3.
air traffic control.
Future jet.
Can I get 2 of these to go before
takeoff? Runway 3.
SW4 comes in? Oh, that's interesting. We still have the fire tweets on, even though I'm not playing the fire scenario. That's up. Too bad, but it's a kind of a unnecessary complication to fix that, I suppose. Is this a... Well, it's a faster one. I better speed them up.
5, 6, 5.
Expedite.
3. Speed up. 5, 6, 5. 3. Expedite off. Runway 3.
Because I don't want him to get run over by... Oh, geez, no. Especially not by an A320. I mean, the A380 would be worse, but... So I started out to play Airport Madness 3D because I liked the game. I liked the previous editions, and I thought 3D would be very interesting. But in the process, and primarily because of many of you, I've learned an awful lot about planes and about air traffic control. I hadn't anticipated that. Sometimes you learn real stuff when you're playing a game.
Future jet 887, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Buzz. 502. Request taxi.
I started talking last time about how we ought to try to be more kind to each other.
Buzz. 5.
Doesn't your day go better when somebody just does something nice? Maybe it's holding a door. Maybe it's just saying, "Can I help you with that?" Or saying, "Hi, how you doing?" In the Midwest, we do that a lot. Other places, maybe not so much. And, you don't want to risk your personal safety by trying to be a nice guy. But on the other hand, it doesn't take that much to be kind. You don't have to do something big. You don't have to give somebody money or anything to be kind. It can be simply a simple gesture like holding a door or letting someone go ahead of you. And the upshot of being kind to somebody, they're probably going to react very pleasantly, and it'll probably make you feel better too. I've tried it. It works.
Future jet 4.
I've experimented with a lot of
Speed up.
relationship things, especially relationships among strangers and things. I've just tried stuff sometimes. I go out shopping, and sometimes I just do something. I wonder what would happen if I did this. I like the trend of paying it forward, where maybe you drive up to to Burger King or whatever, and you say, hey, let me pay for the person behind me too. and that person drives up and says, you expect to hear, 823 or whatever, and you go, okay, here's your lunch. The person ahead of you paid for it. Really?
On the pushback.
Wow. And maybe all that happens is that person just goes to work or to school and says, you know what? Somebody paid for my breakfast this morning in the Burger King drive-up. Isn't that cool? And not only does that person feel better, but the person around them go, wow, you restored my faith in humanity. Being kind can be very simple, but it can have a huge effect. And I guarantee that when you're kind, the reaction you get most of the time is going to make you feel better too. So I'm going to be talking about being kind. I think it's one of the most important things that we can do as a society, as a civilization, if you will. Actually, just as human beings,
5, 2, 1, 0.
Is this a... No, it's a faster plane. Why is he so pokey? All of a sudden we have no planes. The plane, boss, the plane.
Buzz 502. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Future jet 7.
They're getting up here awfully slow and getting processed awfully slowly. I don't see any of the usual activity here. Oh, okay, we got the... Oh. But I don't see the other things. Oh, there we go. We got the pushback. But we're missing a few things. Interesting.
Future jet 722. Request taxi.
I gotta find the radar because I'm lost. Okay, that one's ready. All right.
Future jet
I just noticed that the
722. Roger.
some of the service vehicles are not in Castlegar. It was probably to make room for the firefighting, fireflights. I like that name, Fireflight. I misspeak it a lot. Misspeak?
Future jet
I don't know if that's right or not.
465. Request taxi. Future jet 465. Roger.
If you haven't checked out my new Transport Fever series, check it out and then make it a point to kind of mark where it's at, because in the later game you start to build some airports and create some some airplane routes. Usually because some towns are off in the boonies somewhere and you can't get a railroad to them.
5, 6, 5, 3. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Future jet 842. Expedite off. Runway 33.
We are doing good right now.
Future jet 559. Cleared for takeoff.
Plenty of time to send some planes off. Now we're going to get one coming. Oh, from up there. Okay. I see how you are.
Future jet 713. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
I'm still going to send all these off. I just am. Oh, piece of cake.
722. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Buzz 502. Speed up.
I expect something from the left side here any second, so I want to get this plane in.
Jet 887. Request taxi. Future jet 8.
They're really dribbling in one at a time. We haven't had a rush of arrivals, so there's only a couple planes at the gates all the time. It's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that in any other airports. We're going to slow this Gulfstream down a little bit. They tend to come in pretty hot.
Slow down.
Oh, they're both Gulfstreams. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Buzz 9, 1,
Now we got
3.
some more
Request
departures
taxi.
coming. Still only have a couple planes at the gates at any one time. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll bring this one in a little faster
6,
too.
5, 3, speed up.
Future jet 880, expedite off. Runway 33.
Future jet 5, 6.
I like
9,
I like
speed up.
this positioning of the surface and air radar, because I can see what's happening and also see the radar at the same time. And I got a little bit of an angle to see incoming arrivals. What else would arrivals be doing but coming in? Okay. That was dumb.
Buzz 502. Request taxi.
One more. Let's
Future
move 'em
jet
a little faster.
722, speed up.
Got a lot of planes to depart now.
Buzz
I'm gonna start getting
502
flack
on the pushback.
from the peanut gallery. By the time this plane lands, there'll be 2 other planes in view. I know there will. Dang it. Okay. Expedite.
Future jet 722, expedite.
Let's do it.
Runway 33.
Future jet 465. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Buzz 210, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
We will get these planes to take off in a nice orderly manner. Might not get them all though.
87, cleared for takeoff. Runway.
Be keeping an eye when this plane makes its final turn.
Future jet 880.
I can't do any more departures.
Buzz 913, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Future jet 880. Roger.
Future jet 569, request taxi. Future jet 569, roger.
Future jet 842. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
We'll test that theory right now. As I sent him out just before he made his final turn. Let's see how this looks from this guy's point of view here.
6, 5,
Oh yeah, this is going to be,
request
yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. Wonder what runway camera does. It's looking this way, huh? Hehehe. We'll slow you down.
76. Slow down.
Speed
Future
you
jet
up.
559, speed up.
Here he comes. Ah!
Future
It's
jet
kinda fun.
722, request
That's one thing I like about this game is you got some funness.
876. Speed up.
Funness. I'm making up new words.
722, roger. Buzz 6,
Why am I doing that?
3, roger.
I have enough. I don't know enough. I mean, I don't know enough of the words that are out there already. Why am I making up new ones? Maybe that's why. Oh, DHHC. Come on, buddy. Bring him in. Yeah, I like this. It's just this kind of nice, steady movement. Stuff's happening all the time. No panic, but stuff's moving. That's what you got to do. I heard today that drinking coffee is a form of meditation.
Future jet.
If
5. Expedite off.
you focus
Runway 33. Buzz 502.
for just a few minutes
Takeoff. Runway
on the coffee.
33.
Future jet
Focus on the look,
753, request taxi.
the color, smell, taste. See, it does start to sound like a meditation, doesn't it? I say that because I'm kind of a heavy coffee drinker. I just am. Everybody's entitled to one vice, okay?
Future Jet 713 on the pushback. Future Jet 559, request taxi.
Speed up the A320 and then do a bunch of departures.
Future Jet 559 on the pushback.
I don't think I need, no, I don't need to expedite. Well, maybe I do.
7, expedite off, runway 33.
Oh, great. Okay. We'll definitely expedite you. Get you out of here.
Expedite off. Runway 33.
Future Jet
These Gulf Streams back out of here, because after the Forest Fighting Equipment Convention,
5, 6, 9.
these executives have got to get back to their factories.
Future Jet 8,
Salespeople
7, 6. Request taxi.
Cranking out those orders for fire planes, firefighting planes. See, I could do what Paul Soares does. I could do stories. I could even do it in voices. I don't want to, but I could. Oh, this is going to be a crash.
Request taxi. Buzz.
Get out of
502.
there.
Roger.
I wonder how fast that one's going to turn. Good. Not that fast. Okay. Let's do another departure.
722. Cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 33.
Future Jet 4, 6, 5. Roger. Buzz. 502. Slow down.
Nothing else on the radar at the Momo.
Future Jet 887, request taxi. Future Jet 887 on the pushback.
Buzz 913. Request taxi.
Buzz.
Come on.
502. Speed up.
We are gonna slow you down and do some extended approach so we can do some departures.
Buzz. 502. Expedite off. Runway 33.
Buzz 653. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Future Jet 713, clear for takeoff. Runway 33.
Looks like that's all I might get off right now. Well, I can do one more. Maybe? No, it's not. Speed him up instead.
983, speed up.
Beat this Gulfstream. This is a 737 too, right? I find the coloring interesting on the 737s. There's some talk that that might be an older model of the 737. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert at that. I'm learning, and listening, and learning, and
13 on the pushback.
trying to confirm. I bet you Sci-Fi Geek knows. He'll tell me. If you want to know, at the same time I do, read the comments. I bet you Sci-Fi has a comment about the 737s. Putting the pressure on you now, Sci-Fi. That's what you get for being smart. People expect stuff from you then. Ever notice that?
Jet 880, expedite off. Runway 33.
Future Jet 842.
When people ask me, oh, what do you know?
Future
Tuner?
Jet
I go,
842.
nothing.
Roger.
Keeps me out of trouble. That's what I say, honest.
Future Jet 876. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
Buzz 210. Request taxi. Buzz 210 on the pushback.
I'm about out of time. Time to figure out what liability I have left here.
33.
Buzz 653. Speed up.
Buzz 502. Request taxi.
Future jet 887 cleared for takeoff. Runway 3.
I don't have to do any more than 3 departures, but I've got some arrivals. Those 2 arrivals that are on the screen now are my responsibility. So these 2 arrivals and the 3 departures that are heading for the gate. Oh, there might be 4. Nope, 3. Okay. I may have to land a couple planes while I'm waiting for these departures to get here. But I'm going to try not to. You do 2 extended approaches, they extend even more. Apparently, I didn't know that before, but somebody said that, and so I tried it, and they're right. I think they're right.
3, expedite off, runway 33.
Future jet 880, request taxi. Future jet 880, roger.
Future jet 722, speed up. Future jet 722, expedite off, runway 33, buzz 913, cleared for takeoff, runway 33,
Future jet 842, cleared for takeoff. Runway 33.
buzz 210, cleared for takeoff, runway 33.
Future jet 559, roger. Future jet 713, going around.
I'm going to do a go-around there just because I want to hop on this last departure here and leave Castlegar with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, please hit the TV circle and take a look at the other games I play and the particular game that's recommended for you to watch. And join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D. And remember, be kind.